It has been a very, very long time since I played Perfect World. The last time I played it fully was way back in 2012. That was after having invested 2 whole years into the game. Yes, you could go on to say that Perfect World International helped shape my childhood. It helped mold me into the person I am today. But over time, the game has aged and, well, prettier games have come out and kind of buried it, but that's what happens with the passage of time, right? Technology moves along and newer, prettier titles replace them. One of which caught my attention recently, Perfect World Mobile. Yes, when I first heard of Perfect World Mobile, I was pretty ecstatic. Never did I expect a mobile port of a PC game like Perfect World to look as good as it does, case in point being exactly what you're witnessing in the background right now. It truly looks like a completely new and revitalized game. So when I was reached out to take a sponsored pre-launch look at the game, I could not turn that down. I would have the opportunity to play the game before anyone else and give my opinion on it. How could I turn that down? I'd have been absolutely crazy to. So Perfect World Mobile is the mobile adaptation of the PC game with the same title. It's set in the same game world with some of the same characters and many of the same locales, cities, classes, equipment sets, and skills. I flew around much of the world and I saw so many areas that I recognized. The grand scale of the game, the beautiful environments, everything was there and everything was just perfect. They completely captured what made the PC version so good and they replicated it somehow on mobile devices. You play through the game as you would in any MMO. You create your character, you level them, you progress through the story while you make progress to endgame that consists of running dungeons, raids, PvP, exactly what you'd expect out of an MMO. If there's anything you know about me, it is that I love playing MMOs on the PC. I have a PS4 and a Switch, but at the end of the day, any and all MMOs get played on my PC. That is what it's here for, and that is what it's used for. Traditionally, PC MMOs have better combat than mobile games, but this is one of those rare times when I can see actual enhancements made on the mobile version of the game that I wish were present on the PC version. Combat is beautiful, it's fast, it's flashy, and it's significantly more fun in Perfect World Mobile. Like Perfect World, you know, it's a very dated game. It's a very fun game still to this day, don't get me wrong, but you just know that it looks and feels dated. Perfect World Mobile made the necessary adjustments to combat to really take the game to the next level on mobile devices. I can honestly say that it has some of the best non-action combat on mobile devices, and I've played a lot of mobile MMOs. I typically play mobile games for my mobile channel on emulators like Nox, but I can safely say that I played through hours of this game on my iPhone while on the toilet. Hey, don't look at me like that. That is my alone time when I get to have a solid 30 minutes to myself while watching cute cat videos or fail clips or, you know, anything I want to on YouTube without judgment. Everything about the game was beautiful. Spells, especially for the wizard I was playing, were gorgeous. I remember what wizards looked like on the PC, and let me tell you, this ain't it. I opted to play as Wizard purely because honestly, I'd always wanted to in Perfect World. I ended up playing Blade Master, but I like the flashy spells they used, and I guess this time I was not disappointed. Well, yes, the combat in both games is tab target. You barely felt it in Perfect World Mobile. While fighting, you can cycle through enemies, or heck, the game even cycles automatically to the next enemy all on its own, and you don't even feel it. It's just completely seamless. Yes, they really are. Have you ever seen Moonlight Blade on the PC? Think Moonlight Blade, but if it were on mobile. That is how good this game looks. I love creating characters in MMOs. It's part of the game to me. So when I went into character creation, I'd hoped that it would offer the same kind of customization that Perfect World did. Years ago, Perfect World had some of the most innovative character creation in an MMO. That game, to this day, still has amazing character creation. So when Perfect World Mobile offered me similar character customization to what I recall from my childhood, I could not contain myself. I could construct my wizard's face in the form I wanted to. I could change the structure of my character's body and, well, have the general freedom ultimately to create the character I knew I could in the old Perfect World. And I gotta admit, I did come up with something pretty damn good too, as is evident in the video. Currently, there are 5 classes in total. The elves have cleric and archer, the humans have blade master and wizard, and the untamed have the barbarian. Missing was the venomancer from the untamed's class list, but I'm sure that'll be added in time. Or at the very least, I hope it will be. I remember how overpowered Venomancers were back in Perfect World with their Hercules and Phoenix pets. Oh my god. PvP was an absolute nightmare, but it made for some of the best overall PvP experiences I have ever had. Each class is gender locked, with males being archers, blade masters, and well, barbarians have always been males, so yeah. Females got the wizard and the cleric. And, you know, in the future, I guess, hopefully Venomancer too. As I mentioned earlier on in the video, the wizard was the class I chose to play as. Why? Well, she looked the best, and I believe she'd be a powerful choice as I made Blade Master in Perfect World, as I mentioned earlier, and I regretted that choice. Not because it was a bad class, but just because it made it nigh impossible to ever reach any of the archers or mages that would just keep me permanently slowed and at a distance. The wizard was an absolute ton of fun. I had some of the best looking special effects shooting out of my body, the sky, the ground, and, well, everywhere else I could see. It was truly a sight to see on my little phone. I cannot stress how much of an influence Perfect World had on my childhood. It was responsible for making me skip school, forget I had homework, and teaching me to PK someone if they took my grinding spot. But at the same time, it taught me how to work together with other people to overcome obstacles. It taught me how to make new friends regardless of what they looked like or where they were from. It was my first big MMO. Without it, I never would have made this channel, and I never would have gotten into MMOs. So it's partly responsible for why I'm here right now and why you're watching me. Perfect World Mobile is a worthy successor to the Perfect World name. Yes, it is on mobile, but the sheer size and scale of the game, along with the reoccurring features and, well, I guess the soul of the game captured in the way it was, I can just honestly say that it is definitely worth checking out. If you're interested, feel free to click the link in the description or the pinned comment. I will be sure to include a link there for all you Perfect World vets. But that's just my opinion, my first impression of the game. What do you guys think? Did you enjoy it? Do you enjoy it? Will you try it out, or do you even want to? Let me know in the comments below and let's talk about it. Anyway guys, that is it for me. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.